is John DiPietro. I am in Westboro, Massachusetts at the Corridor 9 Business Expo, and I came across one of my old colleagues from the radio business. Tell us your name and what you do.
Beau Jones, radio, Mr. DiPietro. Thank you very much for having me here. And I'm here. I'm actually here with a friend of mine, but I've known John for many years, and I have a new book out called Heroes, Mentors, and Friends, and it's about positive thinking and role models in our life. And I said to John we should get together and do something about that.
And I didn't even ask him about the book, but he managed to schlep that already in the first 30 seconds of this conversation. So tell us about your background, because people know your name. They may not have seen your face many times, and there's a reason for that.
I'm a 25-year radio broadcaster. I started out here in Worcester. My radio name is Beau Jones, and I'm currently on Sirius XM 70s on 7.
Sing the jingle.
I'm not going to sing the jingle.
I'll do 60s on 6.
All right. 70s on 7. All right.
Kind of limp.
You can hear that, hear us, the real jingles, weekdays, noon to 6 on 70s on 7. And I do that actually from my home here in Worcester. And when I'm not on the air, I'm out talking about my new book. And you can find that on Facebook. My website is johndowdjr.com.
And that's because it's your real name. But tell us the title of the book, because through the magic of video editing, we'll put it right down at the bottom of the screen. Tell us the title of the book and what got you inspired to write a book.
Title of the book is called Heroes, Mentors, and Friends. And after a pretty successful radio career, back on my 50th birthday, I had the greatest gift ever. I found myself out of a job. And
isn't that amazing, though? In radio, they say, okay, we only want these young kids in here, and as soon as you know a lot, they get rid of you, but we won't talk about that.
And I had, my decision was, do I get back and program a 10th radio station, or do I do something that I thought brought while I love my radio career, my radio job, I thought I was looking for a little more meaning in my life. And writing this book I taught myself how I can be a better role model, a mentor, and a friend to everybody, I think.
And it's also very clear that most people on the talent side of radio don't get to retire on their own terms.
Well, I mean, it's all within us. We all have the capabilities of discovering who we are inside, and that's what I did with writing this book. I made the decision to do it, and I did it, and I'm really happy that I did.
So the gist of the book is what?
Just about role models and how we are a hero, mentor, and friend to somebody every single day. And it gives tools. I share tools on how I did it in my radio career, how I really achieved a lot of my desires, made it through the really adverse, tough times, and supplying tools on how to really discover who you are inside and what you want to do.
Right. And I'm pretty honored that you said I was one of the key role models in your life.
You are one of the heroes, mentors, and friends in my life.
It's not in that book, but when he does the rewrite of the book, it'll certainly be included in it.
Flap, actually, that's a good idea.
The back flap, ladies and gentlemen, from the front cover to the back flap, my life in radio. Now, tell us where we can get the book.
You can get it on my website, johndowdjr.com, or at Amazon or barnesandnoble.com.
Now, you said John Dow or Dowd. Spell that out.
Thank you. John Dowd Jr. D-O-W-D, John Dowd Jr.
And this has been 3 Minutes with
Beau Jones and John Dowd Jr. and John DiPietro.